naughty, being a naughty doggy.
Ginger.
You go, mommy. You go, mommy. Ginger has to go in because Ginger has allegedly bitten people in the past, like workers and stuff. And then we got rain gutters coming today. Okay, today's topic. And I'd like some feedback if you guys are out there. Today's topic is who is responsible for you. Okay? And this is not political. Like, I know liberals think that the people that make more money are responsible for everyone because they should pay their bills. And, if they go to the restaurant, always the richer guy should pay, the guy with the most money. That's not what I'm talking about. That's a different conversation. That's a different blog, thehackstand.com. Either on my URL, thehackstand.com, or on my YouTube. I got a YouTube, thehackstand.com. That's when we'll talk about that kind of responsibility. And that's a big one too. But this one is, who's responsible for your safety? Your safety and your family's safety. Is it the army? Well, maybe if we're being invaded by another land, I don't know. Is it the police? I don't know. They're there. Is it the CHP? I mean, who's responsible for your safety? Think about this. Okay. You're walking down the street, and some guy comes up to you, grabs you by the shirt, and starts shaking you, and says, "Give me all your money." Okay? Say he has a knife, and he pulls it out. "Give me all your money." At that second, who's responsible for you? And if you have your family members there, say your wife's there, who's responsible for you guys? Is it the cops? Because a lot of people talk about the cops. They complain about the cops all the time. I mean, especially, it's really funny that people that badmouth the cops, they are police brutality, they're terrible, they're corrupt, police are corrupt. But then, man, they're calling fucking 911 for everything. "Yeah, my boyfriend just hit me again. Yeah, you come and protect me." Or a celebrity standing up against cops, police are racist and they're abusive and, but then, when they want to go somewhere, they call the cops for protection, the cops for security. I mean, they have no problem calling the cops. So, okay, this has nothing to do with that. Okay, your personal protection, you're in your house, somebody breaks into the window. Who's responsible for that person? Is it the police? Think about that. You got to think hard about that because I live out in the boonies, as you guys can see. I mean, this is my backyard. I mean, we have basically a 3-acre yard. That's a bitch to mow, let me tell you. So we live out in the boonies. We're rural. We're not in the city limits. We're in the county. So who's responsible if somebody breaks into my house? Should I call 911 and then just huddle my family around, say, "Okay, we're safe. I just call the police. They're coming." Okay, average response time in the rural area, and I've actually timed this once. I'm not going to talk about why. It was 26 minutes from calling 911, saying that there's a dangerous situation, there's a person with a gun, and I need the cops here. Okay, I took care of it because I had a gun, and it's a long story, and I don't ever fault the cops for that. I live rural. I mean, there's what is there, 5 cops for every 1,500 people? I mean, the ratio is crazy. So to expect the cops to be right there where you are all the time is beyond it's beyond wishful thinking. It's just stupidity. It really is. It's like driving, just driving and not looking where you're going and thinking, "Oh, the CHP's here to protect me the way I drive," and just fucking crashing into things. You're responsible for your driving. You're responsible for your family. You really are. The cops are there to make a presence. Okay? They're there to investigate crimes, right? And if they're there to protect you. But with like 5 cops for every 1,500 people, you're beyond naive. And I'm not going to say you're stupid, but you're beyond naive if you think the cops are going to be there to protect you. So I don't have to protect myself. I don't have to carry a weapon. I don't have to learn self-defense. Okay? If somebody breaks into your house, even if you live in the city limits, on a good day, let's say 10-minute is response time. I'll go crazy. I'll say 9 minutes. I'll go single digit. If somebody breaks into your house and you call 911 and you just sit there with your family on the couch and go, we're fucking safe. I just called 911. Average response time on a great day, if all things are great, which how many times are all things going to be great? 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes. What can happen to you in 9 minutes? Okay? You can be pummeled. Okay? You can be pummeled over 900 times in 9 minutes. You can be stabbed over 900 times. Do you know what happens if you're stabbed 900 times? Okay? You could be shot over 1,500 times, and that includes reloading. Okay? You could be hit with a sledgehammer, a 20-pound sledgehammer. You can't even buy a sledgehammer, 20-pound sledgehammer at Ace. You have to order it online, a 20-pound sledgehammer. Okay? You could be hit with that 150 times. 20-pound sledgehammer. By the time the cops get there. That's on a good day. They're there to protect you guys. But if somebody breaks into your house, I got news for you. I know you want to be I know you want to, be, in denial about this. You're responsible. You got to take responsibility. You got to take responsibility for your own safety and the safety of your family. It's that way. If you get jumped on the street and somebody fucking puts a knife to your back or your throat, you can't get your phone and call 911 and say, hey, there's a guy over here. He has a knife. He has a knife to my throat. Can you guys come save me? Because we like to rag on you when you're doing your job and it's, somebody pulls a gun on you, and they're not white. And so you shoot them. And we trash you like crazy, and we say you're the fucking devils, and you're like communist fucking hit squads. But when we need you, can you come right now? Someone has a knife to my throat. Do you see anything wrong with this picture? Okay, that's the way people think. I don't have to learn self-defense. Nothing will happen to me in Arroyo Grande. I mean. The naivete, I've never used that word before. I just did though. How did that sound? Like, okay, so instead of saying the stupidity, which I would have said before, because before I went to therapy and I'm trying to not be an asshole anymore. I have a couple of counselors. So instead of saying the naivete, so that's instead of stupidity. You see that? So anyway, the naivete of someone that thinks, cops are going to be, why would I need self-defense? Or why would I need to carry a weapon? I'm going to a movie, for God's sakes. What would happen in a movie theater? Do you see how stupid that is? Okay? Why would I have to learn self-defense? Nobody gets jumped in this world. Nobody gets attacked. Nobody gets robbed. Nobody gets assaulted. If I go to a bar, nothing's ever going to happen. I mean, God, we got police out there. They're one-on-one. We're self-defense. They're like our personal bodyguards, the police. The police are like our personal bodyguards. Unless they're being bad and they shoot someone that's not white that points a gun at them, okay, then I want to they're trash. And then they're freaking like Hitler's death squad, because they're just out there abusing everyone. But when I need them, they're my personal bodyguards, and every cop is there just for me, to protect me. If someone breaks into my house, I don't need to protect myself. I don't need to have a weapon. I don't need to have a plan. Plans are for fools. They're paranoid. Anyone that thinks anyone's going to break into your house, you're fucking paranoid. But I am going to lock the door and all my windows. And I keep my money in the bank, behind a very, very thick vault, and it's guarded by armed guards. But I'm not paranoid. But the guy that learns how to protect himself and his family and has a plan, okay, even though I have a retirement plan for when I get older because I'm going to need it, but that's not paranoid. But learning how to defend my life so I'm alive to get my retirement, that would be paranoid. Okay. Do you see any, okay, I'm not even going to say naivete there. Do you see any stupidity in that? Do you see the guy that locks his door at night and locks his windows because a burglar or a bad person might come in, so he locks it, double bolts it. But he's not paranoid. But if you say you should learn some self-defense or a way to protect your family and maybe a plan, exit plan, or a plan if someone breaks in the windows, you should learn how to protect your family. That's fucking paranoid. Then you're paranoid. Okay? The same person that doesn't have to look around when they're at a stop sign in case someone tries to carjack them, if I tell them that and they say, that would be paranoid. I'm fucking Arroyo Grande. But they lock their car when they get out to go to the grocery store. And that's not being paranoid. Okay, that's beyond naivete as well. That's stupidity. So you are responsible for your own safety. You are responsible for your family's safety. And if you don't take that responsibility, safety, and something happens to it, that is on you. It's a terrible thing if you got massacred in your house because you didn't have a plan and you called 911, but with the average response time about 10 minutes in the city and 25 to 30 minutes in the rural areas, then I don't even have a response for that. You want to get life insurance and you want to get homeowners insurance and you want to plan for your retirement, okay? You want to plan your vacations, but you don't want to plan the safety and the security of you and your family. Do you see anything wrong with that picture? Because I do. I see it as completely, I can't say retarded. That is politically incorrect, and I refuse to cross that line and be politically incorrect. So I'm not going to say that is retarded. I'm going to say that is mentally challenged for you to do that. Okay? All right, so we got any feedback on this? I'm saying right now, without a doubt, your safety and security is your responsibility, not the police, okay? Not your little security guard. You probably don't have one. You're not, and let me tell you something. You're not paranoid if you have a plan, an exit plan, a plan of security if someone comes into your house, a home invasion plan. You're not paranoid if you do that. You're smart. Okay? If you think that's paranoid, leave your fucking door wide open and your life savings right there in the doorway with a sign that said, "Here's my life savings, but I know nobody's going to take it because I'm not paranoid." Okay, if you're that kind of person, then go ahead and do that. But if you do have a brain in your head, okay, you need to plan and realize that that's not paranoid. That's safe. That's smart. Okay. Now, I've said this before. I'll say it again. If you hire 20 Nicaraguan guerrillas to patrol your property, and you have spotlights set up on your roof with 50 caliber machine guns at 360 degrees facing, and you have 24-hour protection with sandbags up there, and if you have round the clock helicopters flying by with spotlights on your property, that might be a little paranoid. Okay, that might be a tad paranoid. But having a plan, having a weapon, learning how to use it, learning the safety and learning how to use it, being completely safe with it because I don't want to get freaking. Just my luck, I'm gonna get some freaking dipshit who gets like a loaded gun. He puts it right there next to his 3 or 4 year old and says, "He said have a gun," and he just has them all over the house and they're all loaded and ready to go. And he doesn't teach his family anything about the safety of it with it. So if you're gonna get a weapon, learn the safety, learn how to use it. But you're not paranoid if you have a weapon and you learn how to use it and you're responsible for your own safety. You're not paranoid if when you walk down the street or walk into a bar, you scan the area and you just to think if something happened, what would you do? You're always better off when you do that. Just like when you plan for your retirement, your retirement is going to be better. Just like when you get there and you're 75, you go, "Oh, I'm here. I didn't plan anything. What should I do? Fuck. I got no money. I didn't save any money. How am I going to pay the mortgage? How am I going to pay the rent? I don't know what to do. I had no plan." That's exactly how stupid it is if you don't have a plan when you walk into, say, a bar or a restaurant and something happens. Have a little plan, just like you are in your retirement. It doesn't make you paranoid. It makes you smart. All right. Give me some feedback on this one before I call it a day. I pretty much said all I want to say. I mean, my point of the day, and I have a point every day. Thought of the day. Okay, this is my thought of the day. You are responsible for your own safety and security. No one else. Police are there. They're there to help all they can. But like I said, with an average of about 5 cops for every 1,500 people. Wait, no. 15,000. No, shit. There's like 3 cops for every 1,500 people. Imagine that, So they can't protect you all, even, I mean, if best case scenario, they're not there. They're not everywhere. So you need to be responsible for your own safety and security. You are responsible. And if you think you're not, then you are, I'm not going to say, I'll go ahead and say it. You're fucking stupid. If you don't take responsibility for your own security and safety and that of your family, you are stupid and you're not going to do any good for them. I mean, you're planning for your kids' college, but you're not even planning for security. How stupid is that? I mean, so like, if he gets jumped and somebody breaks into our house, I'm not going to save his life, but I will plan for his college somewhere down the road because that might happen. He might want to go to college, right? That's not a given, right? Not everyone wants to go to college. So give me some feedback here, guys. And I'll stay on line for a couple more minutes discussing this. But I'm coming up. I'm writing. I've actually written this. I'm waiting for it to be videoed now. A self-defense online course. That's going to be just a broad self-defense course. It's going to be online. There's going to be 12 modules, and there's going to be techniques, videos of techniques. There's going to be thought of the day, and there's going to be lessons on every module. And that's going to be probably going out just around the end of this year, or like the first week of 2017. I think it's going to be pretty damn good. As for people that aren't in Arroyo Grande or in 5 cities and they can't come to a pit, it's going to be teaching the kind of self-defense we're teaching. So there's 16,000 people in Arroyo Grande and 3 to 4 cops working at any given time. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, that says it all. This is a cop saying that. And so, can you imagine 4? Let's go high. I'll go high ball. I'm going to go above him. I'm going to say 5. Imagine 5 cops for 16,000 people. I mean, they're the greatest heroes out there, I mean, cops and military. I mean, they're the ones that are going to run to the shooting. When there's a shooting, only cops and military run towards it. Everybody else is running away from it, right? So if you're in the middle of it getting fucking shot, the cops are the only ones that are running to help you and the military, okay? So that's why you are responsible for your family. Because even if the cops want to, with 4 or 5 cops to every 16,000 people, that's a long fucking run to help you. and they're not going to get there in time. Unless you happen to hang out in the police station all the time, 24/7. Then if you get jumped, mugged, raped, brutalized, it'll be in a police station, so there'll probably be a cop in there. But if it happens in your house or on the street, you're fucking shit out of luck. So you need to be responsible for your own protection. You know, you are responsible. And the cops want to be, they're heroes, but they're just not there. They're not everywhere. I live on 3 acres. Like I said, last time I called the cops, and I'm not putting down the cops. They're not out there. There's not enough of them. 26 minutes was the response time. From the time I called, hung up the phone, till they pulled up. So, anyway, check out my property. Pretty nice. Oh. Morgan and Ginger just went running. That's what we do. We just sit out here. Heather's doing some computer work right now. I don't know where Morgan and Ginger went running. There's the guest house. Here's our little yard with Heather has a bunch of little fruit trees planted. I don't know what they are. It's like all kind of stuff. Morgan! Might be the gutters guy. We got a rain gutter guy coming. All right, so that was my topic today. You know, I appreciate your guys' feedback, whatever you did. And if you see this after the fact, when it's not live anymore, please give me some feedback. But like I said, my thought and it's in my heart, you're responsible for your own security and safety and your families. Take that responsibility seriously, just like you do there going to college. Most people have no problem saving their money or their mommy and daddy's money so they can send their kids to college. Okay? Because that's politically correct. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But if you say you're responsible for your kids' safety as well, so you should learn some self-defense or you should have a weapon or something, they're like, that's not right. This is how most liberals talk, guys. Okay, this is serious. The most liberal guys, I mean, they're so soft, and they're like, I am not going to protect I'll call the police. I'm not going to protect my own family. That's stupid. That's what the police are for. That's what I pay. Well, that's what the top people pay taxes for. But they're going to protect me, even though... Can you imagine that? Even if you don't like pay taxes and you're expecting like the police to protect you and you don't even pay into any of the taxes, and then when they come and they give you a ticket, it's like, I pay your salary. And then it's pretty fucking funny. But anyway, okay guys, that's all I got to say. You are responsible for your own safety and security. You are naive if you don't. Okay? You're not a good protector of your family if you don't. Okay? You're basically just a soft wimp. Sorry to say that. And you're in denial and pretending nothing happens. It's an easy out because it's not happening right now. But guess what? College for your kids isn't happening right now. Your retirement isn't happening right now. It might never happen. Especially if you get jumped and fucking killed. It'll never happen. So you plan for your retirement, putting all that money for your retirement for nothing. So plan for your security and safety of you and your family so you can get to your retirement. All right? That's all I got to say. If we got no more comments, I'm going to leave it at that. And I will talk to you guys later. But don't forget, this is on this will be going on my blog, thepit.tv. But if you want to hear more other stuff, like you're responsible for your own fucking meals, not the 1%, that's my political blog, and that's going to be on thehackstand.com. Because to me, that goes both ways. You're responsible. Everybody's responsible for their own safety and security. You are. Okay? You're also responsible for your own meals, your own education, your own mortgage, your own car, your own clothes, your own kids, whatever. You're responsible for that too. Everybody should take responsibility for their own lives and that of their family. And that includes mainly, I'm talking right now, for the safety and security of them. Okay? Don't always put it on someone else, guys. Thanks for coming. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please follow. I don't even know what I'm saying that for. Please send me an email or don't. But be safe.